The only difference between us and our competition is the service that we offer. My name's Zane, and I'm the owner and founder of Zane Cycles. It's a bicycle retail business and a business-to-business supplier of bicycles for incentives in Brantford, Connecticut, and started in 1981. I started the business when I was a junior in high school. Starting a business so young, I didn't need to rely on the income in order to survive. I was living at home and eating my parents' food, so I was able to grow the business intrinsically and take the profits and roll them back into the business, and made lots of mistakes and learned from the mistakes. Well, one of our early mistakes were that I thought I was in the bike business. All about the tires and the spokes and the rubber and all the things that happen in a bike. And over time, you come to realize that you're really not selling specific product. You're selling a solution to a problem, and made it so that we could recognize the value of the relationship with the customer and not just the bicycle stuff that we were selling. When you change your thought process and go to thinking about the relationship with the customer and the service that you're providing the customer, then all of a sudden transactional liabilities go away. If I don't make money on one individual transaction, but the customer is satisfied and the customer is happy, then he'll come back over and over and over again. How many different transactions will I have with a customer? I get them on their first bike, I get their second bike, I get them when they graduate from high school, then maybe graduate from college. They get married, they get a midlife crisis bike, their retirement bike. If you add up all those transactions, and granted, it might be 40 years from the time, or 50 years from the time we start till we finish, that customer is going to be worth $12,500 to me in revenue if you take the average of each transaction. And that subsequently turns into about $5,600 in profit. So I am building a relationship with a customer that's long-term, because in order for me to capture $5,600 in profit, I need to look at that first-time customer like a $5,600 profitable customer, and not the $2 I might make on a tube because he just happened by the store to get a flat replaced. And so we started with the fact that we were going to solve problems for customers. We were going to create this great environment where they wanted to be, and the rest kind of has been consistent growth for the next 23 years. Being an entrepreneur, it uses a different skill set. We're willing to take risks, and I've had a lot of opportunity to talk to new business people or less experienced business people, and there's always a question like, well, what should I do? What's the thing that I need to do that the silver bullet? And I said to him, then just take a step down, and then take the next step, and then take the next step. Just put things into place that are customer focused, that are lifetime relationship focused, and then you can tweak them, and then you can move it, and you can move the dial. I'm able to do whatever I need to do in order to grow the company, in order to move the company to the next level. And part of that is being comfortable with the fact that I have to constantly take risks, and whatever the outcome is, I'm confident enough to be able to manage through those problems or successes and be able to figure out what the next step needs to be. And that's really the entrepreneurial spirit that most of the guys and women that I know that are entrepreneurs have, is they're not risk averse.